Fei Young asked in the last class about the grammar book for level 3. You guys remember that?
Yes.
Okay, so I found out that it is going to be a different grammar book. It's called Understanding English Grammar. Okay, it's the same author, Betty Azar, but it's a different level of book. Okay, so what that means is, yes, for level 3, you will have to buy a new book and a new access code, but that new access code and add it the okay. So that's a heads up about next semester. And then let's do the what can we put before these nouns? So let's review nouns a little bit, guys. Singular count noun, noun that you can count and it's in singular form. So like apple, strawberry, banana, those are count nouns that are singular. And then we have a plural count noun, which is those same nouns, the same count nouns, but we make them plural. So apples, strawberries, bananas, those are all plural count nouns. So every single count noun can be either singular or plural. It has the option, okay? And then we have non-count nouns. And who can tell me what those are? What does it mean, non-count?
Go ahead, Sue. You can count it. It's and now count noun means the whole thing, and it's
Yeah,
only singular. You can use with this word a or n, the article.
right. Good. So non usually, okay, and I say usually because there are exceptions that we'll talk about today, but usually non-count nouns cannot be plural, and they refer to a group of something or any and all of that thing. Like if I said jewelry, jewelry includes earrings, bracelet, ring, necklace, all of that is jewelry. Fruit is another example. It's a non-count. It includes all different kinds of fruit. So if I want to use it plural, I can use of fruit. And then specific, then I can use apples, oranges, and continue with those being plural. But fruit is not plural. Okay, so that is the highlight of what we talked about last week. Now, nobody's moving these yet. Do you guys want to put these in the blanks?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. You're listening to me, I guess. You're just focusing on what I'm saying. Okay, what can we put in front of a singular count noun? Can we have no article, some? And Amani, I think you're there.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, kind of quiet this morning. Um, okay, so you can help the group out too. We're trying to put these in the correct place.
Right.
Okay, Amani, do you agree with them? They said a and an goes before a singular count noun. Is that correct?
Right. That's correct.
Yes, that is correct. So we say an apple, a banana. Can we say a apples?
No.
No.
Yeah, that's correct. What about a
No.
jewelry?
No.
No.
Correct. Good.
There's no account here.
Okay, and somebody put no article with a singular count noun.
That's wrong.
That would be like this. I have apple. Can we do that?
No.
No. I
With
have
an article.
apples.
So let's move that no article down with the some. Yeah. Okay, so plural count nouns can use the same quantifiers or the same things as the non-count nouns. So some or no article can go with. So I have some apples. I have apples. Both of those are correct. It's non-count noun. I have some fruit. I have fruit. Okay, so we can put this right here, maybe. Okay. Any
Yes.
questions, guys?
No.
Pretty
No,
simple.
ma'am.
All right, let's go check our homework then. Exercise 2 on page 291. And I really appreciate you guys being here every class day for the videos. Attendance is great. I'm impressed.
See count.
All right, I think this is it. Page 291, yeah. Okay, so let's see what you guys did with exercise 2. Now, we already did number 10 in our last class. So let's start with number 8 on page 291 at the top. Number 8. Put.
An email.
Oh, 2, your voice is so different today.
Oh. I didn't hear you.
You know what's really hard?
I thought it was general.
You know what's really hard is Chu's name is just so short and little. You don't even hear like what I'm saying.
Yes,
I was like,
No, because I have a little feedback.
oh, you do?
Yes.
What? What happened?
Okay. Then if you turn off your microphones, then it should be
Okay.
better. Yeah, sorry about that. I wish we could keep all our microphones on, but it creates some noise. So, Walter, I can see you. Give me thumbs up if it's better now. Okay, good. Yeah, we fixed that problem. Okay, so number 8 is an. A-N. Okay, 222. What is the next one?
Number 9 and number
Yes.
10 and number 11 number 12 and
Good. Continue. Keep going. What about 13?
number 13 is number 14 15 is 16 is and 17 18
Okay. I like the way you say it. It's like I say A and an.
Oh, really?
I got my text at A and an.
And yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So let me read those back to you, starting with number 9. An, a, an, a, an.
And
Okay. If anybody missed those, go ahead and let me know so we can talk about it.
Yes, number 10 is A, right? Urgent. How do you say?
Urgent.
Or so it's N.
And
In urgent.
Urgent.
Hey,
An
how about
urgent message.
I
Okay.
was yeah, I was confused about number 16. I put A, but I wasn't sure.
Okay, how do you say number 16?
Sometimes it sounds like an
Handsome.
handsome boy. I mean, an handsome man.
Okay, but you say it with a at the beginning, a H sound, right?
Yeah, a
Handsome.
handsome. Yeah.
A handsome. So we always say it with a handsome.
Or it's not N.
A handsome.
Never.
I'm very confident with that. Never. Yeah, because we have to pronounce the H. So we're going to use A.
All right.
Okay, on that one, guys.
No.
Okay, type away. Let's go to exercise 5 next. 5. Okay, I'll read the answers to you. Number 3, correct. Number 4, some furniture or 4 chairs. Number 5, correct. Number 6, some furniture or a chair. Number 7, some chairs with the S. And number 8, some furniture. Okay, that's exercise 5.
Okay.
Make sure you're correcting those on 7 and 8 with the S. Okay, so check the spelling on 7 and 8, chairs and furniture.
Good, good.
Okay, guys, let's go to exercise 7. I like this one. It's a little bit challenging. It's good for you guys. Exercise 7, page 293.
Yes.
Okay, Walter, can you give us some of the answers? Maybe do a couple of these. Exercise 7.
Yes. Let me find it. Here it is. Exercise number 3.
Number 7.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
number
Number 3.
7. Count. And the number 4. Same male, non-count.
Mm.
You said
Some
Some.
male. Sorry. Number 5. A count. Number
Yes.
6. Some non-count.
Yes.
Number 7. Some non-count. Number 8. N count. Number 9. Some non-count. And number 10. A count.
yeah, all of those are correct. Good. And number 3, A, and then count. Yes. Okay. So let me know if you missed any of those, guys.
Number uncount. Number A count. Okay.
You got it too?
Yes, yes. Only number A.
Okay. Does anybody need any of the other exercises here? I am going to do
Number
16 and 22 for homework, but
11.
yeah, but if you remember, we're not doing this whole.
Yes.
Yes.
If you wanted to do more work on this, I can show you some different pages, but it's up to you guys. Okay, are we good? Are we done?
Perfect.
Okay, let's go to our next activity, which is group work. You guys are some question and answer time. So let me take you Okay, so we did not do this yesterday or on Tuesday. So I want you guys to do this. I'm giving you 10 minutes for this activity. You're going to write on your own piece of paper, write 2 to 3 questions showing several different forms of nouns. Okay, so I want you to think about using a non-count noun. I want you to use a plural count. And I want you to use some of these things that we talked about, the a, and, no article, some. Okay, so for example, you might choose jewelry, and you could say, do you have some jewelry on? Or are you wearing some jewelry? Or you can say, are you wearing jewelry? Okay, so it's pretty simple, but I want to make sure that you know how to create your own sentences, questions, and that kind of thing before we go to the next one. So page 293 has some examples of non-count nouns. That's page 293. You could also look over at page 291 for examples of count nouns. Okay, so just really quick, really simple, write 2 or 3 questions that you can ask your partner, and then you're going to ask, and we'll practice answering and kind of having a little discussion. My question is, do you enjoy learning about history? So I used a non-count noun. Do you enjoy learning about history?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you enjoy learning about history?
Yeah, neither am I.
Neither do I.
Neither do I.
Remember, take that auxiliary that I gave you in my question and
Yes.
use it in your answer. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Neither do I. Amani, what about you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, we got, okay. At least I I like learning about history. Okay, so I'll give you a couple of minutes to think on your own, and then we'll come back and do this together. So go ahead and
Okay.
start writing. Okay, I'll give you about 1 more minute. Okay, we just need 2 or 3 questions. Now, is anybody ready to ask your classmates?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so Amani, why don't you start? You said it, so go ahead.
Uh, I
Start the
use I
discussion.
use I Oh yeah, I use a non-account noun.
Okay.
Did you drink your coffee today?
Oh, I don't think two could hear you. Two's like, what?
I said,
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
I said, did you drink your coffee today?
Yes, yes, I did. I love to drink coffee every morning. How about you? Do you like to study?
Yes, I do.
How many slang have you been studying at class?
How many what?
Slang, slang.
Slang?
Yes,
Slang?
You
Slang.
said, do you, what is that too? What,
Slang?
slang?
Slang.
Like
Slang?
slang words?
Slang is like speech, right?
Yeah. Oh, well, if you say many, we have to use a plural count now.
yes, yes, yes,
How much?
How much?
Slang.
yes. How much?
Hey, it's a question. You never know what you're going to get from students. This is the question. How much slang have you studied?
Did you study? I haven't. I have I haven't studied one yet. I just hit and just copy from other people when they speak. That's all.
Okay. Good. Oh, Walter, what about you? Have you studied any slang?
No, no, I don't. No, I haven't.
Okay. I'm just looking up in Google popular slang.
Oh, teacher,
I know some, like what's up? What's up is slang.
It,
uh,
Um, I'm just looking in my phone, but I don't know all of it, of course. Okay,
yeah.
that's a good question. Amani, do you have another question? Um, where did he go? Do you have another one, Amani?
So
Let me
today,
just add another one. I don't know the sentence. Let me just ask another one. Do you mm, are
uh,
you
you
interested?
ask
Are
well.
you
Okay, are you interested in music? Music is the non-count noun. That's a good one. Walter, too, are you interested in music?
yes, I'm really
Yes,
interested in music.
but I
Okay.
I
like
like.
watching on the television. I don't want to listen to the music. I like to
Really?
watching the movie, watching the
Watching watching videos.
So you only like to watch movies and listen to music.
I like to the music in the. I don't like to listen in look like with the radio. I don't like it. I like to
Okay.
see watch.
Okay. Good. Good answer. And Walter, what kind of music do you like?
Uh, any kind, but I love electronic music. Yeah.
Yeah, like techno.
Yes.
Uh, there is a movie about a DJ. You guys know Zac Efron?
Yes.
He's in the movie. I can't remember the name of it, but he's a DJ in the movie, and it's kind of like he's learning how to be a better DJ and play that electronic music. You might like that. It's got good music in it.
Mm.
Okay, good questions. Two. Why don't you continue? What's another question?
Do you like food?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I like it.
Okay. And two, you said, do you like the Chinese food?
Yes, because the Chinese only one, right?
It's a singular non-count noun, but we do not need to use the because it's the first time you mentioned the music. I said the
Oh,
music, the
the food.
food. So we just say, do you like Chinese food? So with a need any article, like
Yes,
do you like music? Do you like Chinese food? We don't need to use the or any article.
yes,
Okay?
because I'm a little bit confused with something like the specific, the in front of only one, something like that. So
Yes,
that,
yes, you use it, but you're going to use the if you already said Chinese
oh,
food. So, for example, do you like Chinese food? And let's say, do you like food at a Dragon restaurant? And you can
oh,
say, yes, I like the food at that restaurant.
yes,
Okay.
understand.
Yeah. Okay, good. All right. So we got lots of people who like Chinese food. That's great. Um, are we ready for another question?
Yes.
Walter, go ahead.
Okay, my questions are odd. Do you have some fruit in your refrigerator?
Yes, fulfill.
Yes.
Great.
The-
I
No,
don't.
Wait. This is a good example. So this is a non-count noun. Do you have some fruit? And then you answer, yes, I do. And then you can say more specifically what kind of fruit. I have some strawberries. I have 5 bananas, and so
uh,
on. So, two, what do you have in your refrigerator?
I have some corns, fruit.
Now, corn, wait, corn is a non-count, non-count. So we say, I have some corn.
Have some corn.
Yeah, good. What else, two? What's in your fridge?
I have 5 bananas. Um,
Good.
three, two cans, two cans of the milk, one chocolate milk and one fresh milk.
Okay, good. 2 containers of milk.
Container, yeah, container.
Containers. Okay. Amani, what kind of fruit do you have in your fridge?
You say fruits?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I have some apples.
Hmm.
Um, is it carrot is a fruit or vegetable?
Yeah,
It's a
Vegetable.
vegetable, vegetable.
vegetable.
Oh yeah. I have
So I
Much,
have
tomatoes.
some tomatoes and
Tomatoes.
some
Yeah.
carrots. I have some chicken. Yeah. Okay, good job,
Do
guys.
you
Walter, what's another one? Another question. Hey, your microphone.
what happened to you?
We can't hear you, Walter. Oh no, we can't hear you.
Sorry. Okay.
Okay, start over.
Okay, do you like to wear some jewelry?
Okay. Do you
I
like
do.
to wear some jewelry?
Yes,
Yes, I
Jewelry.
I
do.
do. I have an earring, a necklace, and two rings.
Okay, earrings is always two, it's plural. So you say, I have some earrings.
Some
Earring.
earrings.
Right. Earrings with the S. And
Yes.
then I have
Necklace.
yeah, I
Two
have
two ring.
two rings.
The one necklace.
Good. I
Uh,
have a necklace.
a necklace. Seven bracelets.
Oh yeah, you wear a lot of jewelry. For sure, yes. Okay. Amani, do you wear any jewelry?
Oh
Ear
yeah,
piercing?
I have some necklace too.
Some necklaces?
Yeah.
Necklaces. For the leg.
Okay.
Chains, chains. Is it chain or
Um,
The
yes,
chain.
you can say
The
something.
chain at the back.
Yeah, you can say I have some chains or I have some necklaces. It's either one. Maybe for guys, they say chains. I don't know.
oh
But I think you can
oh
either one.
oh yeah, and about watch. I got some watch. Yeah.
What?
Some hood,
Watch.
wood.
What? What is it?
Watch.
What
Oh,
is it?
watch.
Watch.
Watch. Oh, I have
Oh, I have some watches. Or I have
watches.
a watch.
Yes.
Okay, that's a good example. Okay, anything else? Any other questions? This is good practice for y'all.
Money.
Is that it? Are we done? Okay.
Yes, like that.
Okay, so I think that's good for practice. Let's go now back to my screen here. Whoops, that's my writing one. Let's go to grammar. And we're going to continue on a little bit more in the book. So look at boxes 11.5 and 11.6. I'm skipping page 295 because that one is just giving us more examples. Look at page 297 and let's talk about using some of these quantifiers. Now, when you think of quantifier, I want you to think of quantity. Quantity means how much or how many of something. So let's do this a moment here. Edit these sentences. Where are the mistakes? The first one says, I learned several information. Number 2 says, I learned a lot of information. Does anybody see any mistakes?
Number one, the information cannot count. How can several? We can count a little bit.
Okay, so several is something we can count. Several is usually 3, by the way. Several means 3.
Yeah.
So can we count?
No,
No.
no.
Yeah, we cannot. We cannot count information. So we have to be careful what quantifier we're using when we have a non-count noun or when we have a plural noun or singular count noun, okay? What if we added the word things to number 1? I learned several things. Would that be okay?
Yes. Something.
Okay, I'm hearing from 2. What about Walter and we say I learned
Yeah.
several.
Yeah, that's right. Can you say that?
Good. What about
Yeah.
I learned a lot of things?
Yes,
One is
so
good too.
Yep, that would be okay. So for number one and number two, information, number one is not correct. But if we use, then we can use number one and number two. A lot of things. Okay, that's a plural count noun. Things. Okay, what about thing? Just singular count noun. I learned several things.
No,
No.
because
Yeah,
No.
several.
yeah, we can't use singular count noun. What about I learned a lot of thing?
No.
Yeah,
No. No.
Is
yes.
it thing or things, guys?
A lot of things.
No.
Yeah,
Don't.
No, we
yeah,
can't. We
better.
cannot use thing, the singular form in number one, and we cannot use it in number two either.
Okay.
Okay, so here's your answers. Number one, not use information with several. Number two is good with a lot of information. And then, yeah, we can say I learned several things, but we cannot say I learned several things. So thing, the singular, cannot go in number one or number two. Okay, so that's to kind of get you thinking. I want you to start thinking about what this means. So look back at the box on page 297. Do you see on the left side it says count? On the next column it says, does everybody see that?
Yes.
Yes, we see that.
In the box, 11.5. Okay. Where it says count, I want you to write the word plural. Plural count.
Um,
All of these nouns have to be in the count column. Chairs. You notice they all have an S. Chairs. Several chairs. Things. A lot of chairs. A lot of things. All of these are plural count nouns going down on that side. Okay, so add that word plural in there to make it. Notice it also says many chairs. Do
Yes,
you remember? Do you remember when you asked the question about slang
yes,
and you said, "Did you learn many slang?" or something like that? How many slang?
yes.
Something like that, right? Okay, slang is a
No,
not. So do you see how we cannot use many?
yes,
How many with slang? Because with many, the plural count noun. How many people? How many things? How many students? Okay, good.
yes.
So here's my notes for this chart. Notice there's no singular count noun option. In this whole chart, there are no singular count nouns. Okay? We have to choose either the plural count or a non-count noun. So some examples would be, I have a lot of chairs, I have a lot of furniture, I have several chairs, can we say I have several furniture?
No,
no.
No.
Yeah, good job, because you see that circle and with the, we cannot use several with non-count nouns, okay? And you can see many goes with plural count, goes with non-count. A few goes with plural count. A little goes with non-count. We're going to do a practice together. Look on the screen here. I'll combine some of the green words in the box in your book, like several, a lot of, many, a little. I want you to use words with these nouns here on your screen. So for example, I could say with knowledge. With knowledge, I could say, I have gained a lot of knowledge while taking classes at TCC. I have gained of knowledge, non-count. Okay, who wants to try? Who wants to try? We're putting a quantifier with a noun from the screen. Okay,
Can
Amani?
you repeat? You say you have been or
Okay, I said I have gained,
all right, okay.
like Gained.
Oh yeah, like
You
gain.
gain knowledge. Yeah,
Oh yeah, gain weight, something like that, huh?
good. Yeah,
Yes.
you can gain weight, gain knowledge.
Oh okay.
Okay, who's next? Who wants to try a sentence? You can ask, or you can sentence with
How much
some
money?
quantifiers, a noun.
How much
Um,
money do you have?
I had
How much money do you said do you have?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good one. Good. Okay.
okay. Mine is not a question, is a just a sentence.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I had many ideas when I was 10.
No, not many.
I had many ideas with the S. Yes, that's
Yes.
correct.
Oh,
Yep, good. So we had to change idea to the plural form because idea is a count noun. So we made it plural count.
idea.
Good. Okay, Walter, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm taking several classes next semester.
Perfect. Except I want you to pronounce it several.
Several.
Good.
Several.
Several.
Do I have to pronounce the V? Several.
Several.
Several. Kind of, yes. Is it's two syllables. Several. It's not several.
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 Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
Several.
you.
you were pronouncing it like the Spanish way. Several.
Yeah.
Several.
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 Good.
Several.
Several classes at TCC. That's a good one. Okay. One more. So another one.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Um,
can I say another?
I have, I have a lot of money. I have much money today.
Okay. This is a good point. I was hoping somebody would use much. What do you guys think about this? If he says, I have much money.
I have much.
Much money.
Yeah, does that sound good?
N- No.
I have more.
Because money is non-count, right?
Yes, I need a lot.
Okay, so why does it sound strange to use much with money or, in that sentence? I have much money.
It sounds like a question for me.
Bingo, bingo, you got it. This is the thing you need to know about much. I want you to write in your book or in notes. much in a sentence. Don't use much in it's an affirmative sentence. So, for example, I have much money, I have much furniture. Nowadays, with COVID-19 at home, we don't do that. The reason is because it's not very common to use much in a sentence, but we're going to use instead. I don't have a lot of money, or I have a lot of money. I have a lot of furniture. Okay, that's the one that's more common. The way that we use much is we can use it in a question, yeah, or we can use it with a negative sentence.
Yes.
Oh, good. Fei Young is with us.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Good. Welcome back. So remember that with much, don't use much in an affirmative sentence. Okay. We're going to mostly use it with questions and negative sentences. Okay, so Amani, we can say, I don't have a lot. Great sentence. Okay.
All right.
Okay, Walter, you said you had a sentence. Go ahead.
You'll need a lot of courage to confront your father.
Good. You of courage. Good. That's a good one. To confront your father. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, go ahead.
How much money does this laptop cost?
Good. How much money does this laptop cost? We could also say, how much does this laptop cost, right?
Yes.
But yes, that's a good one. So you used much in a question. That's a good way to use it. Okay, and two, do you have another example?
How much knowledge do you gain after finish this class?
Good. Did you get after finishing the class? Good. I like it. We've talked about nouns. We talked about some quantifiers and some articles, and what we can put before nouns. So let's look at page 299. Page 299. I'm going to take this screen away for a second. I'm going to go back to this. Page 299 at the bottom of the page. Do you see picture A, picture B, picture C? Is everybody there?
Yes.
Okay, what do we call these things? Picture A, what's that a picture of?
A pair of glasses.
What?
Okay, good. A pair of glasses. Okay, can we call this glass? Like, this is my glass.
No.
Glass with the glasses.
Okay, that's correct, because we consider this to be two, one here, so we call them glasses. Good. Okay, what about picture B? What do we call this? What is this?
A broken window.
Broken window. And what if we want to use glass? Do we say broken glasses?
Glass.
No.
It's one piece.
Do you hear? But what do we call picture B?
Glass.
Speaking no glass.
Broken glass.
Broken glass.
We would say the glass is broken.
Oh, I
You
can
put this back up.
understand.
Yeah. You see where I'm going with this? I have a plan. Okay, so picture B is broken glass. Okay. Okay, what about picture C? Picture C at the bottom of the page.
Two glasses.
Two glasses.
Two glass or two cups? Two glasses.
Can we say one glass and two glasses?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's correct. Okay, so why do we have this here? A would be some glasses or a pair of glasses. B is broken glass. And C is some glasses. Why do we have this here? The reason is because glass is considered a non-count noun, right? But it's only considered a non-count noun if you're talking about a window or windshield. Like on your car, you have glass, a glass windshield. So anything that's like long and flat like that is called glass. That's a non-count noun. But we have other meanings for glass. We have lenses. Okay, that's a different meaning for the word. We also have the cups, like Amani said. We call those. So that's why when you go to a restaurant, you can say, "Can I have a glass of water?" Or I want 2 glasses of orange juice. Okay? We're talking about cups. About a window, we cannot say is in my bedroom. Okay? Are you guys with me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so here we pay 300, and this is our last. Okay, guys, did y'all have a sentence? Something to share?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Amani, why don't we start with you?
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and say your
Uh,
sentence.
all right. Last. Uh, I start with account first, then I'll go to non-count.
Okay?
Yeah. Okay. Last week I had two broken lights. That was
Okay, I had to broken lights.
yes.
Like that?
That,
Count now? I had
that's
broken lights.
count right.
Yeah, I like that. So we're talking about actual like a light bulb, or maybe we have 2 headlights on our car. That's a
Yes.
good one. Okay, what about the non-count?
Oh yeah. So I slept. I slept in a way. Wait, there's no question. Hey, in my room, that was in my room.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, wait. Let me change the sentence. I think I was wrong.
And you're using light.
In my room,
Yeah.
I slept in a dark room because that is that there wasn't light.
There wasn't light. Okay, I'm going to add the word any. There wasn't any light. Any is kind of the word we like to use when we have a negative verb. Like, I don't have any money. There wasn't any light. Okay, we're using a negative verb and we have a non-count noun, and so use any with that. But yes, this is a good example. I slept in a dark room because there wasn't any light.
Yes.
Okay, good. Who else
Okay.
wants to share an example?
May I?
Yes, go ahead.
And for the count nouns, I use chickens. Sentence
Okay.
is, my sister-in-law raises chickens. And
Okay,
for the,
my sister raises chickens.
yes,
Yes.
raises.
So we're
Yes,
talking about the bird that has the feathers on it and it's alive.
yes.
Good.
And the nine count noun is I use. I have chicken for lunch.
Okay, and you're using this in present tense. I have chicken.
Yes.
Okay, so this is talking about a regular action. So we might add like every day, but yeah, it means regularly. I have chicken for lunch. Chicken.
Okay.
Good. So this is the cooked food, and it's the non-count form. So if the bird is alive, we call it the chicken count noun. If the bird is dead, and we're talking about the meat, the food, we use chicken as a non-count noun. So like we were talking about a refrigerator, I have some chicken in my refrigerator. What if we said I have some chickens in my refrigerator?
Oh,
Is that possible? I have some chickens in my refrigerator.
No.
Chicken still alive.
Yeah, that would mean, um, guys, I've got some live chickens over there in my refrigerator, and that would be scary. See my picture? You open the fridge and they all fly out at you. Yeah. So that little S makes a big difference.
yes.
Okay, good job. Anybody else want to share an example?
Okay, I do it.
Okay.
I chose the word paper, and
Yes.
okay, do you need some paper? Okay,
Okay, is that count or non-count?
non-count.
Yes, that's correct.
And yes, I need 4 sheets of paper.
Okay, so what you did, you're still using paper as non-count in this sentence.
Okay.
So let me put it over here.
I
You're
sent
still using it as non-count, but what you did, Walter, is what most people do is they'll add a count noun in the front, sheets of
I
paper.
I sent my papers to my professor. Is that correct?
Right. So if you look at on the chart, if you look at paper, and on the right side where it says, I wrote a paper, I bought a paper, how are we using that? What does it mean to say I wrote a paper or I sent a paper as a count noun? It could be an article, a written assignment, like I typed my paper, I sent a paper or some papers to my teacher. So we're talking about writing a paragraph or an essay. That would be a paper. And then also newspaper
Okay.
would be a paper. So
And
the example in your book, I bought a paper. That means a newspaper. Good. So how can we make a sentence with paper as a count noun? Walter, do you want to try that one?
yes, uh, can I say, for example, I left A paper on the table.
Mm,
No.
it would be a written assignment.
Oh, can you
I
repeat?
left. Yes, you can say that, but what it means is like a written assignment or a newspaper. Yeah, you could say that. I left a paper. It does not mean a piece of paper like this, for example. Like this, a piece of paper, we won't say I left a paper on the table.
Oh, you said I left a piece of paper on the table.
Yeah, I would say now this right here is like this is a piece of paper. This is
Oh,
not a paper.
if you say, for example, you wanna write something, I need a. No, it's the same. You say, I need a piece of paper, or I need a paper to write something.
A piece,
Always.
a piece, yeah. Like even in my notebook here, this is a piece of paper. I never say a paper for this.
Okay.
It's always a piece of paper. So when we do say a paper, it has to be, you can exchange it for a written assignment or a paragraph that I wrote. Okay, let me write an example sentence, okay?
Oh, can I say? Do you read the news about? Or do you read the news in that page or no?
Yes. In that paper. That would be in the newspaper, yeah.
On newspaper.
Did you article in the paper talking about newspaper? That's a count now. Or look at this example, but I shouldn't capitalize this, but anyway. I did a paper on history of Argentina last week. I did a paper. So I did a written assignment. I wrote an essay. That's what it means.
Okay.
Yeah. So good. Who's there? Okay. Anybody else have an example or a question before I give you your homework today? Anybody else want to share?
No.
Okay. Have you guys heard of the example with hair? Do you know how to use hair as count and non-count?
I think so. When you say I like your hair,
Mm-hmm.
you're referring the whole.
Exactly.
Yes, I found a hair on my plate is it like count.
Yes. Okay. So count one individual hair, and then the non-count is your whole head of hair. So my hair looks bad today. We don't say my hairs look bad today. Okay. So that's considered, all of your hair on your head is considered a group. It's a non-count noun. So no plural form. But if one hair comes out and gets on your plate, then you would say, I found a hair. Okay, so I think you guys get the general idea about this. So let me give you your homework for today. Yeah, who wrote that sentence?
We don't.
There's one at the very bottom.
Oh.
Or Amani, is this yours? Because you didn't capitalize the I. This is Amani's sentence,
Which
right?
one?
The last one on
I don't.
the one at the bottom.
I don't
Who
think
put
so.
this sentence here?
It wasn't me.
Oh,
Amani, is this your sentence on the bottom?
no, that's not me.
Oh, really? Okay, 2, is this yours? I can't hear you.
Oh, you move me. I talk a lot, so I don't see. Yes, me, it's me.
Let me correct this while we're here. I want you to have the right sentence. Instead of don't, what do we need to put here?
Doesn't.
Right. It should be doesn't too, because my father is like he. So my father doesn't have a lot of hair. Today I found 3 white hairs on his head. Yeah, those are good. Good sentences. Okay, guys. So your homework is
Right.
let me make sure I have it here. Exercise 11, 16, and 22. Exercise 11, 16, and 22. And then your lab assignment for chapter 11.
All right. Right.
Okay, any questions? Any comments before we go today?
No.
Oh, okay, good job today, guys. Thank you for joining me. Next week, I'm so excited because we're talking about clauses. Hey, yeah,
Oh,
and
nice.
Yeah.
clauses. We've got the who, that, which, and whom next week. Oh, I love clauses, guys. Y'all are going to see me smiling a lot next week, but they can be will be challenging. We'll start chapter 12 on Tuesday. So that's it, guys. Thanks for joining me today. Have a good rest of your day.
You too.